Binge Buddies with your host, as always, Bryan Dressel. With me, as always, is Matt, Zombie Dog, Clovie, Dykes.
It's all in the way you pronounce that as well.
Clovie. Clovie. That can't be the right name for that, right? Like, this website has to be wrong. It's the monster from Cloverfield. Like, that clearly has to be the wrong, right?
I'm not. It probably is, to be fair.
I mean, Abrams was involved, and, you know, he makes some weird decisions. But still...
Yeah, let's have a white guy as Khan. The whitest white guy as well. Like, not just a white guy. Let's get the whitest white guy. You know, this guy who looks like he's made of mayo and white bread.
Yeah, perfect. Good plan. My God. We also have, and now Matt's going to know this one, I think. I'm not sure if Drew will. We're going to find out. We also have Drew Scorpius Staton.
I thought it was that. It's The Mummy Returns, is it?
Nope.
Oh.
No, that's Scorpion King.
Oh, it isn't it? Fuck.
Scorpius. Is that... Wait. Hang on.
Remember,
it's... No, it's...
I don't want to give too much of a hint here, but this list is movies and TV. Any guesses? This is way more fun than the vampire names. That was a pain in the ass.
I thought this was a deep cut because I thought it was from Krull, but it's not.
Man, if I could have had a Krull thing on here, I would have. I don't think the Krull's going to make this list, which is really unfortunate. Krull is a goddamn masterpiece, and thank you for bringing it up. I need to have another argument with my wife about how that's a good movie, and she's wrong.
Scorpius.
I feel like when you told me as well, I'm going to be like, oh, of course it is.
I think you will, because I think you watched the show. I did not. Farscape.
Oh, no, I didn't watch Farscape.
Oh, God damn it.
Did you watch Farscape, Drew? Should you have known that one?
I'm currently watching it now. Like, I hadn't seen it before. And, it's one of my wife's favorite shows, so we're going through it. Completely dropped the ball.
Ah!
I mean, that's... If you'd have watched it 10 years ago, acceptable. You are watching it right now.
I know. I realize I dug myself my own hole. Literally a grave for this comment. I got nothing. I have no excuse.
You can keep the shovel.
I was so wrong. I thought for sure Matt was going to be one to know it, and that Drew wouldn't. And then Drew should know it, but still didn't know it.
Wait a minute. What episode is that? Scorpius. Is that the...
They do not give me a lot of info on denofgeek.com. I'm going to keep plugging their website for them, even though I'm going to take shots at them the whole time.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be we've got this
Wait
covered.
a minute. Hang on. Wait, Brian, so you don't even know what it is?
Fuck no. I'm looking at a list,
You're
man.
giving
Like I
me
said
the
last
name.
week.
Oh, now I don't feel bad at all. This is bullshit. Okay, hang on. Come here, Google. I want to see if I actually...
on the list, Scorpius from Farscape. That's all I got. The nemesis of John Crichton and the rest of the Farscape crew. Part Sepicen, part Scarin is the main villain of the series, brought to the screen by Wayne Pygram, whose portal to the wormhole of possessed peacekeeper is introduced in the second series. I'm not going to keep reading the website for them.
Nope. Okay. I have not met this character yet, so I don't feel bad about it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, there we go. We got there.
Wow. He's got a weird, like, Gimp Boy Xenobite vibe going on.
He looks a little weird.
He's creepy.
Yeah. It actually gets me a little more interest in Farscape, which I always have interest in. I'm just not watching it for whatever reason. I should watch it.
I tried watching it with one of my exes, and we watched the first couple of episodes, and it just did not grab me. It just felt really cheesy and whatnot.
Well, I mean, it's a Jim Henson show. Like, all the stuff is all Jim Henson stuff. So, like, it is a little cheesy, but once you get into it, like, it's kind of badass.
Yeah, the Jim Henson-ness of it is why I kind of want to go back, but we'll see. I will say this guy kind of, like, when you see his teeth, kind of reminds me of the actor that played not the bishop, but like the preacher in Poltergeist 2, especially with like the sunken eyes and stuff. Oh man, yeah. I haven't seen Poltergeist 2 in a long time.
Oh,
I don't think I've even seen it.
I've seen the original and I've seen the remake more than I've seen 2. And then I've seen 3 a few times because that director worked at my college.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes place in Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a really cool guy. His movie stunk, but he was a really nice guy.
He kept making you watch that same movie, though.
I think he would never say he did a bad movie, but I think he understood that it was a bad movie and why it was a bad movie. He was really cool. If you were to ever get a chance to talk to him, he was and a really good teacher. Cool guy. Let's talk about what we do in the shadows. You want to talk about what we do in the shadows?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
That's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we were here to talk about fun nicknames. I like that part.
To be fair, I'd listen to a podcast about that.
I mean, I probably would too. But we do have a purpose, and that purpose is to talk about what we do in the shadows, specifically Season 2, Episode 2, Ghosts, which introduces the best character on the FX network, in my opinion, which is hard to say because there's a lot of great characters in the FX network when you go to, like, It's Always Sunny. But the Nadia ghost doll is my favorite fucking thing, like, ever.
It is pretty awesome. And I was sort of wondering, is this going to stick around?
The one. Yeah.
The two of them together is already brilliant, but my God, as soon as she goes in the doll, from there on out, I'm in love.
So the ghost had, we're jumping ahead, but the
we're all over
ghost
the
had
place.
me like, what have you done the last 1,000 years? Like, you could have learned to play the balalaika. And like, that is such a strange reference, but it's like, yep, no, Russian instrument, got it. Peter and the Wolf, absolutely. But like, it's just to like, zing, here's some folklore knowledge that if you are cultured at all, you might actually know. But it's just it's such a random instrument to begin with.
But she's had 1,000 years. I mean, her ghost is right.
Yeah, she's had 1,000 years. So like, you could have learned it by now. It's like,
absolutely.
why the fuck would I learn the balalaika? It's just the razzing that she gives herself.
Oh, it's so good.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
So to dial it back, kind of give you what's going on in this episode. So this one picks up, obviously, after the last episode. And shit is just kind of moving around the house. And so, of course, Laszlo assumes that Guillermo's doing it. And when he goes to confront him about it, it starts happening with Guillermo in the room. So Nadia, of course, assumes we have ghosts. Because that's just where Nadia would go immediately. And, Nandor and Laszlo are like, no, we fucking don't. So when Nadia goes outside, she finds the ghost of her once lover, Jeff.
Yes.
Not Gregor.
Yes.
Definitely not Gregor. Just Jess.
Yes.
She's
Jeff.
And that's about how much excitement she gives him when he shows up as a ghost. It's like, him again. Can you just die? Like, I'll be happy to see you in your next life, but I'm done with this version of you. So when she's talking outside, Laszlo comes out and he's like, I don't see anything you're talking about. When he goes inside, he just freaks out. Just fucking love we got a fucking ghost in the front lawn.
I'll just go back inside and leave you to talking to the air. Shit, Nandor! Fucking ghost in the front lawn.
I'll take the big one. Yes, right.
And I love that Nandor comes out like ready to fight the ghost, takes a huge sword, and just dives through him and just gets covered in all the ectoplasm stuff. And Jeff is just like so proud of himself. Like, what is this? Like ectoplasm? He just kind of laughs. Yeah, whatever.
It looks a bit like Updog though.
I'm not falling for it. We'll get to Colin Robinson. Don't worry. So lo and behold, they have ghosts, and they realize, they're all dead, so they might have ghosts. So they do a seance to see if they have ghosts, and yep, they all have ghosts. And some of them are kind of pissed.
Yeah.
I mean, Nandor doesn't even remember his own language.
Oh my God.
I love Ghost Nandor so more. Aspen John. Just keep saying.
My favorite bit about that entire thing is he looks to Nandor looks to Guillermo and says, "What's he saying, Guillermo?" The look on Guillermo's face. I don't know. That look is brilliant, though. It's just the way it just cuts, and it's just this like, is he seriously asking me if I understand what this person from this dead language is saying?
And it turns out he just wants to see his horse again, the horse that he ate. He loved that horse. He also ate that horse. I also love that his horse's name is John.
Yeah.
What a fucking weird name for a
Jahan.
horse. Jahan. Sure, but still, it's John. It's just nonsense like that. It's just like, what the hell? It's so good.
He doesn't speak any English.
So they have to figure out what's going on with their ghosts to try to get them to leave, and Nandor's is pretty easy. You know, his ghost misses his horse. Laszlo's is even easier.
Uh-huh.
I love that Laszlo is just like totally cool with himself, and like his biggest problem is just that he was murdered right before climax.
Yeah.
So his unfinished business is he just needs to finish climaxing.
The last human orgasm.
And I love the way he like describes it. Like, I can't do anything with these ghost hands, but with those big meaty things, I can get the right friction.
Might be able to get the right traction. My own eyes have seen what my own eyes have seen.
And just him standing there, like the way like he's just like holding his hands, like kind of doing jazz hands, like, come on.
Yeah, it cuts back to it like 3 times.
He's just
And
doing
just the look
same
of
thing.
like disgust but need on his face, like on the ghost face. It's great.
So fucking good. But his is obviously rather easy to handle, and they do. And when Nadja comes back into the room, she's like, "Oh, your ghost is already gone." Yes, we took care of it. Oh, what is this all over the room? And you just see the white gunk just
It's everywhere. Is it ghost
everywhere.
ectoplasm?
Like,
Yes, my darling.
Yes,
That's
darling.
exactly
Yes,
what it is.
yes, my darling. That's exactly what it is. And he starts playing.
And I don't want to step on my favorite moment because this is absolutely going to come back. I'm going to do it 2 weeks in a row now. But my favorite moment of this episode is 100% the look on Nadja's face when she's leaving after asking, "Is this ghost ectoplasm?" And he goes, "Yes, darling, that's what it is." And the look on her face of, "I know it's not." She just has the best like look of just like, "I need to leave. I know that's not ectoplasm. I don't want to ask." Says so much in one look. It's so fucking good. Obviously I've been saving the best for last, and it's Nadja and her ghost. And like, fucking hell, man. So her ghost's unfinished business is that herself has not done enough with her time. As we were talking earlier, she didn't learn the Mallorca. She didn't go do anything. All she's done is been banging, which, is pretty good, they are both very horny. I love it when they say it in unison. It's true. We are very horny. But yeah, so her unfinished business is going to be helping Nadja live a more fulfilled life. So to do that, she possesses some creepy fucking doll, and that's it. We're in season 3 now. Like kind of spoilers, kind of not. Nadja doll is still here and still very much a character. She doesn't go away.
It's such a great prop too, because like when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, the eyes move, but then the actual mouth moves, like the whole face does. So it's like it's got to be some type of like silicone skin, because I thought it was going to be like a Woody,
like a ventriloquist dummy sort of thing.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be like a ventriloquist dummy or something, where like the mouth would just go yeah, but it has like full articulation in the entire face. Like, oh shit. They went all out.
Oh yeah, and then like even like the hand motions. Like clearly they can just swap out the hand. But when the Gregor ghost is told to just get the fuck out, like, I'm not going to finish your unfinished business. I know you. His unfinished business is that he wants her to listen to his tales of sorrow or tales of woe or peril. Yeah. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's like, I need you to hear my tales. Will you please just heal my tales? And she's like, get the fuck out. And when she's leaving, the ghost Nadja doll is like, what is that tasty little thing? You should call me. And she raises the little doll hand, like the little phone, like hand symbol, like, call me.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I have sent the little call me thing as a gift to people so many times because I just find it fucking hilarious. Call me.
That is really, it's a really, really well designed prop as that as well, because like you said, it's got full articulation, it's got full facial expressions, and you know it is really creepy because it's that sort of like, it's very smooth, but it actually like articulates, and you're looking at it going, oh, okay, that's actually moving a little bit. It's very, very cool, and it's very cool like how technology of like, you know, puppetry has come along to be able to do that sort of stuff.
Well, yeah. And it's like I'll harken to a show that I don't really love, but you know, there's parts of it that I do. But the other show that I know that did really extensive puppetry would be The Mandalorian, like with Baby Yoda or Grogu or whatever his name is. But it's like, if you're going to do the practical effect and you spend the time and the effort to make it look like a physical, real thing, suddenly it's not a joke. It's not something silly, and it's something you can get really invested in. So that worked for like a physical character in The Mandalorian, and here it works for the Ghost doll. If this just looked like a crazy, weird puppet, it'd be a funny one-off joke. Since it actually looks like a possessed doll, suddenly it's a real character in the show, and I love it.
Yeah.
So I heard, I don't know how much truth there is to this, but Warner, like, obviously you see the you see Grogu for like the first time early on, and they were just going to have like they weren't going to do an articulated puppet for it. They were going to do CG. And Werner Herzog is in the show right at the beginning because he gives them the mission to go find him. So like I guess he overhears that, and he just looks at them and he's like, "You all are cowards," and because they wouldn't go with it. So I think they got bullied into actually making a puppet, like to make it work, by Werner Herzog, which I'm so happy about because it looks fantastic. But I don't know if that story is true or not. I hope it is, because it's just lovely.
Let's be honest. That's true of every Werner Herzog story ever. I don't know if it's true, but it'd be really cool if it was.
I have a buddy who worked on the show. I should ask him about
Oh, that'd be interesting, yeah. But I also kind of don't want to know. I think the mystery of the Werner Herzog stories is what makes them that good. Like, did he direct the final act of whatever movie that was at gunpoint? I don't know. I hear it's not true, but I also heard that it is true. And, you know, Klaus sounds like a real dick, so he probably deserved it. Here, let's do more film school Werner Herzog talk, right? Everybody loves hearing the stories of Werner Herzog. Aguirre and the Wrath of God, anyone? It's a real knee slapper. No? Fucking hate that movie. Oh, boy. Let's go back to What We Do in the Shadows before I go down that Herzog hole. That just left a weird taste in my mouth.
It's because you said it out loud.
Yeah.
That's probably a kink to somebody.
I'm sure.
Herzog hole is...
Not that I'm shaming, but it is not what I'm into.
Me neither.
Yeah, ditto. But you know, if that's what you're into, good for you, man. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, no double H for me. Thank you very much.
All right, let's do it. Let's talk Colin Robinson. Like, he's by far the smallest thing in this episode, but holy shit, is his new way of feeding funny.
So
using humor, it just with the worst fucking jokes ever. Like how many times is like, did anybody have any updog or that looks like updog? It's like every fucking time, and you just like all the characters just like, oh, shut up.
It happens at least 5 times.
Yeah,
and like
the only way you can get satisfaction is by actually fucking bringing ghost back.
Yeah, bringing his fucking grandmother back so she'll fall for it. I love the second time they're on the table, and he says it again, and Laszlo is just like he just looks around, and throws his hands up, like, what is it? I don't. Why does he even speak? Like, it's not like I'm so over this joke. It's just why is he talking? He's talking.
My favorite was the one with Nando. Like, it's like you should get some updog for that. It's like, do we have
Can
any?
we get some now?
Yeah, it was right after he finally said goodbye to his ghost horse and his ghost self, and he's all sad. Like, you know what makes me feel better is updog. Can we get some now? He's just so sad.
That is my favorite moment. Can we get some now? Because it's just it's one of the like you think the joke is finally gonna land, and it's he doesn't even fall like he doesn't even know it's a joke. He's just like, whatever, I'll take it. And just the look on Colin Robinson's face, where it's just like, oh man. And I feel like he has that. There is a specific emotion, and I don't know what it is that he is portraying this entire episode. I think it might just be annoyance that the joke isn't landing, because like anytime he's not telling that joke, he's trying to describe what's actually happening to everybody else. It's like, well, because I think that because he has this other thing, you need to do this thing and to help him and such. But like, and even that example, like he kind of rolls his eyes right beforehand. It's like, okay, well, I mean, this is happening, blah, blah, blah. And I think it's all like he's trying to move past the question or whatever he's trying to answer so that he can get to another opportunity to say up dog. And I feel like that is the whole purpose of him in this episode, is just trying to land that joke that when he knows he can't when he knows he can't slide it in, he's actually trying to be helpful to move the process along so he can find another in for the joke. And it's just fucking amazing. I love Colin Robinson in this episode. It's great.
But like unless you're specifically paying attention to him, you wouldn't pick up on that. But it's
absolutely.
Like, he has his own story that is far and away not the story of this episode, but it's very interesting. Like he has his own thing that he is working hard at.
And I mean, well, and just like, oh my God, yeah, it is. That has kind of been his MO, is like you're not paying attention to him until you're paying attention to him. Just like my favorite moment of episode 2, when he's like coming in the chair, listening to the arguing at City Hall, and you don't notice his eyes are blue, and he's like, until like someone talks and then someone else talks, and you realize it because they look in his direction, and you see the thing happening on his face. It's so brilliant. It's so subtle. And it always is, until it's not. And then it is just balls to the wall with Colin Robinson, but we're not there yet.
Well, it's kind of like that thing of like, really good actors are always present in a scene. So the focus might not be on them, but they're present. And, you then become aware of them because they are just so present in the scene. And I think that's what Colin Robinson is very good at. He's good at being present in the scene. The focus might not be on him, but if you do actually pay attention to him, he is fully in that scene and doing something that if you actually pay attention to it, it's like you get another joke out of it, another laugh, like you said with the city councilling. If you just watch Colin Robinson in that last scene, you could just like be missing everything that the other characters are saying, but you're still going to be laughing because you can see how much it's building up and how excited Colin Robinson's getting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So fucking funny. He is just so goddamn funny in this show. All right,
I keep saying in my notes the fucking updog thing. Just like, anyone have any updog?
I think we should move into favorite moments. I think we're there, and mine has unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, changed to another thing we already talked about in this episode. But it was obviously the Nadia moment, because that is just such a brilliant moment, and just something she can do better than anybody else in the show, which is say a bazillion words with one facial expression. But now that we've talked about it, I think mine has to change to Colin Robinson bringing his grandma back. Like, God damn it, that is. And it's already funny on its own of like, no one is falling into this fucking thing. All right, I'm going to call my dead grandma. She'll fall for it. That's already funny. But the fact that he gets her to fall for it, I don't think he can eat from her because she's a ghost. So he's just doing it just to finally fucking do it.
Yeah.
And the fact that he finally gets it done. And it's almost like when, I think it was Michael tried to do it in The Office. Now he finally got it. He's like, he's the dog chasing cars. He doesn't know what to do when he catches one. He's like, oh, well, this is done now. Bye, Grandma, and just closes the blows out the candle. And
blows out the candle. She just disappears. It's like, why'd you call?
Like,
oh, I want to do this thing. Okay, well, I gotta go. I'm really busy. You called me. Yep. Bye. Click.
Yeah, see ya. And she's like, just a sweet old woman, just like, oh, I just tell me what's going on in your life. What's going on? I'm actually pretty busy, so I gotta go.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on at the moment, so I gotta go now. Bye.
The more I thought about it, like, no, that's probably my favorite moment. I love Nadia. Obviously, she's my favorite character in season 1, but nah, that's the win for me. Matt, what about you?
So it's Nadia. I love Laszlo. I do, but it's always, darling, I seem to have got my crotch stuck to the taxidermist fox's mouth again. Whoopsie. Because that one sentence has so much in it.
Especially the word again.
Again. Yeah. It's like, how many times has that happened? Is it always a taxidermist fox's mouth, or is it other taxidermy animals? Because they have a lot of them.
They do. They have that armadillo that Nadia hopes her baby will look like someday.
Yeah, but my favorite part of that, because I think, if I remember correctly, the fox is in the hallway.
Oh shit, I think you're right.
Oh my god, yeah,
I think it's just out in the open in the hallway, which means Laszlo's just walking around putting his dick in stuff without the need for privacy. It's just thunk. Oh dear, this has happened again.
Also, doesn't surprise me.
No, I mean,
not at all.
For someone
Not
who
in
would
the least.
just pulls coprophilia out of out of thin air, that doesn't surprise me at all.
You know what I've always wanted to try? Coprophilia. What?
No, I've always...
No.
What?
Pizza pie.
Coprophilia?
God damn it. All right, Drew.
It is. It's absolutely. Can we get some now? It's after he says goodbye to the horse. It's such a tender moment. He's like, hug. And like you can just see the look on Colin Robinson's face where it's like, yeah, okay. Like I'll actually be a good friend here. And then I've got him. It's like, what always makes me feel better? An up dog. It's like, and I feel like it was after the fact, like, oh wait, there's an opportunity here. And he says it. It's like, can we get some now? And just failure again.
I also love that he's
Their
trying to
dynamic
slide
is
in that
great.
joke in like the worst possible time. Like that's not gonna go over well, even if it did work.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm thinking for his food, not whether or not Nandor will find the joke funny, but I don't think he's really in a state where he can be fed from. But who knows? I'm not an energy vampire. What do I know?
Well, that's the thing though. I think he just he's trying to do humor. I think he's like he said he's working on a new way to feed and he's using humor. But I don't think he's trying it because he doesn't know if it'll work, but he hasn't figured out yet that humor isn't a way to feed off of somebody at all because he can't land the fucking joke. So he's still oblivious as to the outcome. He doesn't know if it's even feasible, and he just cannot get close. He cannot get a punchline out to save his life. It's great.
It's so goddamn good. All right, though. I think we did it.
Yeah.
I think we did it.
Yeah.
And,
Did we miss anything?
And
I kind of cut you off, Drew. I'm sorry. Was there something else you wanted to say?
No. I think that's one of the brilliant things about this show is that many times, like the jokes and like the hints at jokes that they do like 5 episodes ahead of time or something, it's not terribly complicated. It's just a very subtle thing that they keep going yes and to, and it builds, and there's so many fucking layers by the time you get to it. It seems like it's complex, but it's just a very simple thing. Like he can't land a joke and go.
Yeah.
And like all this other stuff, because they're all great improvers. I don't know how much of the show is improv, but like they're all such great improvers. I think they just run with it, and that's where the genius of this show comes from.
Yeah.
I think it's very simple things that they just go, yep, send it, and it fucking goes, and you're along for the ride, and you're like, how did we get here? I swear to God, we were just in the same position, but vertical. How are we laying down now? Also, who's on top of me? Like, it's just, I love this show so much because of that quality of it.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Which only gets better next week. Next week's episode. Oh my god. Next week's episode is called the Brain Scramblies. If
So
you're unfamiliar,
good. It's so good.
this might be.
Oh God.
I say it pretty often. This is one of the good ones. Like they're all good, but holy shit. The vampires
He's
go
got
out
the brain
to see
scramblies.
He's got the brain scramblies. The vampires have to go out for a night on the town, or really to their friend's house, to see the viewing of the superb owl. And I'm not going to spoil anything more than that.
My God.
But the superb owl is, it's fucking great.
Well, I'm pumped because I have no idea what you're on about.
You don't know what the owl is?
I've not seen it yet. I'm still trying to just keep watching episode to episode as we're sort of recording these. So I have no idea what's coming next.
I look forward to seeing your message in our chat window when you get to this.
I am so excited for you to watch this episode. It truly is one of the best of the entire series.
Yeah,
It's great.
You don't get much better than this, and
yeah,
that is great. And keep in mind, I love this episode so much. Still not my favorite of this season.
Nope. Really? Wow.
That one will be in our not this upcoming recording session, the recording session after. Then we will get to that sheer fucking brilliance.
I'm going out on a limb here. Is this what we talked about before? Does this involve a volleyball game?
Yes, it does.
Okay, that's what I thought. Oh God. Oh, I can't wait.
I don't think TV gets better than that episode. It might be one of the best episodes of a sitcom in history. Like it'd be in my top 10. That's how much I love that episode.
It's pretty great.
So I don't think I'd hype it anymore to the point where Matt is almost guaranteed to be disappointed in it. But I'm gonna keep doing it.
It's the greatest thing ever. It will change your life, man.
I haven't said that yet, but tune in next week when I will say that episode will change your life. Let's do a quick round of plugs and we can say goodbye. For this show and every other show on the ATH Network, be sure to check out athpod.com. Over at Binge Buddies, we're still doing horror directors B-sides, and we're having a blast. I'm still not sure what's coming up for November, but I'm sure it'll be something fun. We might finally do that Bette Midler month that we keep talking about and keep moving down the road. I feel really bad. Chewy's been wanting to do that for like the entirety of 2021. We keep just like, next month. So maybe that'll be next month. Who knows?
January.
It'll be January.
2022.
And then be sure to check out Damage Boost, where Brock, as always, is crushing it. He has some of the best interviews out there. And when it comes to video game stuff, it's just an utter joy to listen to. And I have very little to do with that show. Otherwise, I just keep going. Keep doing it, Brock. You're doing great. And he is. So please listen to Damage Boost. It's so good. Drew, what about Demon Days?
Demon Days is up and running still. It's about some tieflings trying to find their place in possibly the end of the world, and where that leads from there. If they have to leave that world or not, we will see. So come check it out. Demon Days with a Z. It is not the Gorillaz album. And no, that's not copyright infringement.
I was gonna say, is that illegal for me? You have to say now.
Yeah, no, it's not. It never was. But some people are like, that's copyright infringement. It's like, no, it's really not. It is not a music album. It is, it's D&D. It's tieflings. You know what? Never mind. You probably don't know what this is still. So we'll just say yes. Go file it with our lawyers. Do you have their contact info? Yeah, look it up. It's on the website. And then leave the door open, but walk away. So there's that. And then our new, my new game coming up that I'm also excited about is our new Alien game. That's going to be over on Norse Foundry's Twitch channel, the second, third, and fourth Monday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be the link between the Blade Runner universe and the Alien universe. And pretty excited about it. It's a lot of audience participation through the use of Streamloots cards. So come check it out, give it a listen, and give it a watch. And you can find me over at Strength24 on Twitch as well. Usually streaming Thursdays with my show Artists in Industry and doing spooky games in the evenings. So come hang out.
Fun. Matt, anything to plug?
Butt plugs.
Fair enough. All right, so thank you so much for listening. I was going to try to finish. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Enjoy your butt plugs.
Yes, absolutely.